Okay, so this video is going to be on how fat loss happens. Basically, a lot of people believe that if they cut out carbs or get rid of carbs completely, that they will lose weight. True. Is it healthy? Absolutely not. Why, you may ask? What is our source of energy? Carbs. We need carbs to function. If we don't have carbs, we become very, very moody. And many other things. We need carbs. Carbs are very important. So basically there are three major food groups, and that being protein, carbs, and fats. From order of importance in the body, carbs being number 1, protein being number 2, and fats being number 3. First off, protein. Function, repair muscle. The way we build muscles in the body is basically how we have to rip these fibers that are in our body, these little muscle fibers. And when we rip these muscle fibers, we have cells that go to the muscle. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit sciencey. Anyways, so basically these cells in our body are going to repair our muscles to make it bigger and stronger. This applies to anything. If you break a leg, or if you break a bone, or if you pop something, anything, your body is so smart, it's going to repair it and make a stronger barrier so it doesn't happen again in that particular spot. So when we rip our muscles, we need to repair them, that they can be re-ripped again to be made stronger and bigger. How you do that? You eat protein. Second of all, carbs are important because we need energy. Without energy, you're not going to lift heavy. So carbs being complex carbs, not sugar candy patch kids or Snicker bars or Twix bars. I'm looking for yams. I'm looking for rice. I'm looking for rice cakes. I'm looking for whole wheat bread. Wow, I can't talk. And so carbs give us the energy to lift heavy so that we can rip muscle. Fats, not very important. Fats are irrelevant because our body doesn't use them for much. So that being said, fat loss happens with low fat diet, good source amount of carbs, and a high protein. The way we can lose fat, or how we can remove fat from our body, is burning energy and burning calories to make our body use the fat that we store instead of the fat we eat in food. If we're eating food that has tons of fat, our body's not going to use our own fat. It's going to use the fat you're getting from the food. And since our body already has a really hard time breaking down fats, it's definitely not going to break down the fat from your burger or your French fries that you just consumed. Nuh-uh-uh. But that's okay. So what are we going to do? We're going to cut the fat intake. Try to limit your fats to like a scoop of peanut butter, maybe 2, depending how big of a guy or girl you are. But generally like 2 scoops of peanut butter and 2 tablespoons, of peanut butter, as well as possibly a hand of nuts. And stick to lean proteins and good source carbs being, like I said previously in this video. That way, your body is going to start taking the fat of yourself instead of the fat of the food, which will then cause you to lose weight. As well, what you need for a basic supplement stack that I say, let's say you're on a budget and you don't have very much money. The first and ultimate thing that I tell people to buy is a good source of protein powder, that being a whey isolate protein, which has barely any fat in it. Make sure you guys check the labels, because a lot of these nutritionalist people don't know what they're talking if they're working at GNC or working at a supplement store. They're just there to sell product. They don't, I hate to say this, but a lot of them don't really care about you guys. So make sure you look at the label. Look for low fat, like it should be like 2 to 5% max per scoop, as well as carbohydrates should be no more than like 2% carbs, and it should have around 23 to 30 grams of protein if you're lucky per scoop to the ratio. A scoop usually comes with about 110 calories to about 130 calories. So anything above that, it's a weight gainer protein. You do not want that. And that's where a lot of people get the misconception that protein powder makes you gain weight. They get sold weight gainer protein instead of isoprotein. Therefore, you're not going to lose weight. And you'll probably get some really gnarly protein farts along with it. So I've heard. I haven't taken any personally, but apparently they're pretty bad. But as well, what else I recommend for supplement stack. Just the basic, you guys. You can always go a little bit more if you want. Everyone has a budget, I understand that. So a good basic stack would be the isoprotein as well as a good recovery. You want to make sure your muscles are being either shielded in a sense pre-cardio or pre-workout as well as post-workout to rebuild so that it can be ripped and torn again. So what I recommend is BCAAs and glutamine. As well, vitamins are important. You don't need every vitamin under the sun. If you're eating a healthy, balanced diet, you're going to get a lot of your nutrients and in definitely a more efficient and maximum absorbing way through whole foods than supplements. So I always tell ladies, gentlemen, get a multivitamin. Multivitamin. Fish oils are important. I don't know if CLAs really do anything for you, to be honest, but I do them too. It's all about that psychological game as well, right? I'll trick my mom. So you guys can see, those are all my social media accounts. I don't have Facebook. I don't have Twitter. Well, I don't use it, and I haven't deactivated. Only thing I have is Instagram and this YouTube channel. So hit me up on my email, DM me on Instagram, chat me a comment down below, or even just add some activity. It's free shipping in the States, guys, and it usually takes only 2 to 3 days to pick up. Check out their protein powders. They have a Formula 1 and a Level 1. One being a fast digestive and a slow digestive. Great thing is, fast digestive, perfect for post-workout because you want to repair those muscles as soon as they're ripped so that they can be healed for the next workout or the next whatever you're going to do. Maybe you do 2 workouts in a day. Who knows? But basically, you're going for that fast recovery. And then at night, when you're about to go to bed and you need more protein while you're sleeping, because your body never stops running. It's always in function. Sleeping takes energy. Breathing takes energy, and none of these things start. Your heart continues while you sleep. Well, at least you'd hope. Ugh. Just kidding. But anyways, all these things are all running while you're sleeping. So you need to still fuel your body. Best way, take protein at night, a slow digestive one. Therefore, your body gets to repair slowly overnight. I always recommend Ignition. It's a great post-workout blend. 1st Form's products, I can't say anything more that they taste great. The quality's there. They don't try and hide anything from you guys. They give you all the facts you need right under the product. You can scroll through if you really have the time, or if you don't have the time, then come in to me. Send me an email. I never do not respond. That was a double negative that I realized I put. And I'm not re-recording this because I'm not really good at editing. But anyways, yeah, check out my site. And M Factor Goddess as well is a great multivitamin for females, or you can check out, there's a male version as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you learned a little bit more about how fat loss happens. You don't take away something your body needs. It's the number one to make energy. Instead, fix the amounts. Make sure you're eating the right amounts. You don't need to go crazy on over protein to compensate for your carbs either. It don't smell no good. Subscribe.